On question number 15, we want to simplify that first. We'll distribute the 2 inside the parentheses. So we're going to say 2x. Oh, what's going on there? 2x, I think I went to pencil instead of pen. There we go. Minus 28 minus x. That simplifies to x minus 28. Okay, middle, I've got 7x plus 14 plus x. Well, 7x plus x, that's 8x plus 14. And then that's less than or equal to x plus 70. So I think I'm going to split this up. It's an and problem, but with that 8x in the middle, that makes it kind of difficult to show you how we're going to get x by itself, at least with the first step. So let's just do x minus 28 is less than 8x plus 14. And since I'm graphing, I want all my x's on the left side. So I'll go minus 8x from both sides. So then I'll get negative 7x minus 28 is less than 14. We'll add 28 to both sides. So then I'll get negative 7x is less than 42. Divide both sides by negative 7. Since I'm divided by negative, I'll flip my signs. So x is greater than negative 6. Now we'll do the same thing for the second half. I'll still use 8x plus 14. I'll say that's less than or equal to x plus 70. So I'll minus x from both sides. And then we'll get 7x plus 14 is less than or equal to 70. Let's minus 14 from both sides. So we'll go 7x is less than or equal to 56. I'll divide both sides by 7. X is less than or equal to 8. Notice I want it to be greater than negative 6 and less than 8. Might be easier to write this as a combined inequality, so I'm going to go negative 6 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 8. So I'm going to be between these two. So I'm going to shade from negative 6 to positive 8. Open circle on negative 6, closed circle on 8. On question number 16, we're going to split this up because we've got a absolute value. So remember, to get rid of the absolute value, we're going to say negative 4x plus 8 is less than 16. Less than, so and, we'll say negative 4x plus 8 is greater than negative 16. So what I'll do is I'll subtract 8. So I'll get negative 4x is less than 8. Divide by negative 4. So x, remember, flipped inequality, is greater than negative 2. And we'll go through the same process. We're going to subtract 8. So then we'll get negative 4x is greater than negative 24. So I'll divide by negative 4. So x is less than 6. And, which means it's between negative 2 and positive 6. So negative 2 and 6 shade in between them. Okay, number 17 is giving me an OR problem. That's the only difference we're going to have here. So we're going to say 5x minus 3 is greater than or equal to 17, or 5x minus 3 is less than or equal to negative 17. Remember, flip the inequality and make it negative. Now we're going to solve this so we can graph it. So the first thing we'll do, we'll add 3 to both sides. So then we get 5x is greater than or equal to 20. I'll divide both sides by 5. X is greater than or equal to 4. Okay, on the right-hand side, we'll add 3 to both sides. And so then I'll get 5x is less than or equal to negative 14. Divide both sides by 5. X is less than or equal to negative 14 fifths. Now, if you want to change that to a decimal, you can, because it's easier to graph on a number line. 5 goes into 14 twice. And you got 4 left over, so 4 divided by 5 is 0.8. Since it's an OR, I'm just going to do these both on the same number line. Open or close circle on 4, go to the right because it's greater than 4. I'm going to do less than or equal to negative 2.8. Negative 2.8, go to the left. Okay, number 18 is also an OR problem, but it's got a fraction in it, so that's why I put this on the practice test. So we're going to say 3 minus 2x all over 5 is greater than or equal to 1, or 3 minus 2x all over 5 is less than or equal to negative 1. Now, let's clear our fractions. So I multiply by 5. So I get 3 minus 2x, because my 5's reduce, is greater than or equal to 5. Now I'll subtract 3 from both sides. So then we get negative 2x is greater than or equal to 2. Divide by negative 2. X is less than or equal to negative 1. Don't forget to flip that inequality. Okay, it's an OR. So I'll do the same thing to start with. I'll clear my fractions by multiplying by 5. And just like the last one, the 5 is reduced, so I get 3 minus 2x is less than or equal to negative 5. That's the only thing that's going to change, is that negative 5. Minus 3. So negative 2x is less than or equal, forgot my x there, is less than or equal to negative 8. Divide both sides by negative 2, flip my inequality. X is greater than or equal to 4. Since it's an OR, we're going to go in opposite directions. So 4 goes to the right, negative 1 to the left, and we're done with that one. Okay, on number 19, let's get y by itself first. Makes it easy to graph, so we'll divide everything by negative. Since it's a negative, I'm going to flip my inequalities, so y is greater than or equal to negative 3x. Remember, negative 3x is the same thing as negative 3x plus 0. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my boundary line. I'm going to put it at 0. I'm going to go down 3 and over 1. Then draw your line. Since it's greater than, I shade above my boundary line.